I'm about to show you something no creator in the AI space is doing right now. I spent the last 2 weeks trying to replace my entire content team with AI agents. Not one AI doing everything, because I believe a $1% million creator business is achievable in this generation if you can delegate the thinking, not just the doing part. What if every time you had a video idea, your AI team had already researched it, scripted it and tested it against your existing audience before you ever sat down to even write? Now that ain't a concept. I'm using this exact workflow to make this video right now, and in the next 10 minutes I'm showing you exactly how to build this yourself. So let's get into it. The tool I'm using today is called Kimi Agent Swarm. Instead of giving one AI agent one big prompt, it creates a team of specialized AI agents that split the work among themselves. One researches your topic, another writes the script, another reviews it from your audience's perspective and points out what's weak. And the best thing, they all work simultaneously. If you want to build this exact workflow alongside me, I have dropped the Kimi link in the description down below. Open it up and let's build this together step by step. Let's build this from scratch. Now before we begin, make sure you're logged into Kimi and you're on the moderator plan or above, because Swarms isn't available on the free tier at the moment. Now what we're building today is an AI powered YouTube pre-production pipeline. Normally after you get a video idea, you have to research it, brainstorm different angles, write a script, review it, rewrite it, and finally decide which version to shoot. Now, depending on the complexity of the topic, that process can easily take several days. The goal today isn't just to generate one script, it's to build an agent swarm capable of producing 20 high quality script variations while handling the entire pre-production workflow in, let's say, about an hour, right? The first thing you will need isn't AI, it's your workflow. Mine is mapped out as a simple flowchart in Figma, nothing complicated. It starts with the video idea, then the target audience and video length, followed by research, scripting, reviews, ranking, and finally selecting the best script. The reason I recommend doing this is because AI performs much better when it has a clear process to follow instead of figuring everything out on its own. So I will take a screenshot of this workflow and upload it to Kimi. Next, make sure you have switched from the normal chat mode to swarm mode. That's the feature that lets multiple AI agents to collaborate on a single task. Now let's give Kimi some instructions. I'm telling it that I want to automate my entire YouTube pre-production workflow using AI agents. I have attached the workflow image so it understands each step, and I'm asking it to replace every human role in that workflow with specialized agents. Now I need to define my AI team. I will assign 10 research agents. Their only job is to gather information independently. Those findings will then be passed to 20 script writing agents, where each writer creates a completely different version of the script. After that, 40 review agents will evaluate those scripts, 2 reviewers for every script, before a final ranking agent compares everything and selects the best 3. So in total, we are creating a team of 71 AI agents, each responsible for one specific task instead of one AI trying to do everything. I will give Kimi the actual creative brief. For this example, I want 3 YouTube scripts for a 15 to 20 minute video targeting viewers between 18 and 25 years old. Finally, and this is something I highly recommend, I attach one of my previous scripts. This teaches the writing agents my preferred structure, the pacing, and storytelling style. Instead of guessing how I like my scripts written, they now have a reference to follow. Once everything is ready, I just click run. Now we just let the swarm do its thing. Okay, one feature I really like is that you can actually watch every stage happening in real time. Right now, Kimi is reading the workflow image, understanding the prompt, and analyzing the reference script before it starts assigning work. The first phase is research. You can already see the swarm launching multiple research agents in parallel. Instead of one AI searching for everything, each researcher focuses on a different area. One is collecting industry trends, another is researching beginner learning resources, someone else is looking into salaries and career opportunities, another is gathering common mistakes beginners make, others are researching portfolios, niches, business opportunities, AI's impact on the industry, and much more. Every researcher has a dedicated objective and they're all working simultaneously. So after a few minutes, all 10 researchers finish their work. Instead of giving you 10 disconnected reports, Kimi compiles everything in one master research brief. That master research brief becomes a knowledge base for the next stage. Now the swarm launches the script writers. This is where it gets really interesting. All 20 writers are using the same research, but each approach the topic from a very different angle. One explores the Indian market. Another focuses on AI replacing creative work. One is written for freelancers. Another targets college students. Some take a storytelling approach, while others focus on practical career advice or portfolio building. Now, rather than getting 20 versions of the same script, you get 20 genuinely different creative directions. About after 15 to 20 minutes, all 20 scripts are complete. Now comes the quality control. The Swarm launches 40 reviewer agents. Each script is reviewed independently by 2 separate agents, reducing bias and making the evaluation much more reliable. Now they are scoring each script based on the criteria we have defined earlier. Things like audience engagement, retention potential, technical clarity, pacing, readability, and brevity. So instead of manually reading 20 scripts and deciding which one feels best, the Swarm gives every script an objective evaluation. Once the reviews are complete, the final ranking agent takes over. It compares all the reviewer scores, verifies the strongest candidates, and selects the top 3 scripts. But it does not stop there. It also explains why each script ranked higher, what makes it stronger than the others, and even suggests improvements for every finalist. Now in my case, the entire process took roughly an hour. The result were not just 3 scripts. I got the complete research database, all 20 script variations, detailed review reports for every version, the ranking analysis, and finally 3 production ready scripts ready for filming. Opening one of them, you can just see how detailed the output is. The first script alone is over 30 pages long, complete with a strong concept, structured storytelling, and notes on areas that still could be improved. And if you ever want to revisit a different direction, you still have access to the original 20 scripts and every piece of research the Swarm generated. Finally, once the scripts are done, we can even ask Kimi to generate YouTube titles. Now for this example, it suggested options like don't learn motion design, build a portfolio instead. I made rupees 300 per video, now I charge 1.5 lakh for 6 seconds, and close your eyes, I'm going to teach you motion design. So in roughly an hour, we have automated what would normally require a full production team. Researchers, writers, editors, reviewers, and strategists all working together to deliver production ready YouTube content with almost no manual effort. You have seen what a team of AI agents can do for a YouTube workflow. Now let me know what you built using a swarm of agents. I've linked Kimi AI in the description down below. And if you want to learn how to start with motion design, watch this video next.